Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Anna Lee and Dr. Tracy Campbell.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help welcome Mrs. Africa,
非洲夫人
Mrs. Antigua and Barbuda.
安提瓜巴布达岛夫人
Turn my mic up. No, no. Mrs. Armenia. I don't like
亚美尼亚夫人
Mrs. ASEAN.
东盟夫人
Mrs. Asia.
亚洲夫人
Mrs. Asia Pacific.
亚太夫人
Mrs. Australasia.
澳亚夫人
Mrs. Australia.
澳大利亚夫人
Mrs. Baltics.
波罗的海夫人
Mrs. Belarus.
白俄罗斯夫人
Mrs. Black Sea.
黑海夫人
Mrs. Borneo.
婆罗洲夫人
Mrs. Botswana.
博茨瓦纳夫人
Mrs. Bulgaria.
保加利亚夫人
Mrs. Canada.
加拿大夫人
You tell me. Mrs. Canary Island.
艾伦夫人
Mrs. Caucasus.
高加索夫人
Mrs. China Sea.
中海夫人
Wait. There. Look at that. Mrs. Coral Sea.
珊瑚海夫人
Mrs. Crimea.
克里米亚夫人
Mrs. Cyprus. I understand.
塞浦路斯夫人
Mrs. Czech Republic.
捷克共和国夫人
Mrs. Dubai.
迪拜夫人
Mrs. East Asia.
东亚夫人
Mrs. East Continent.
东大陆夫人
Mrs. East Europe.
东欧夫人
Mrs. East Sea.
东海夫人。
Mrs. England.
英国夫人。
Mrs. Estonia.
爱沙尼亚夫人。
Mrs. Eurasia.
欧亚夫人。
Mrs. Europe.
欧洲夫人。
Mrs. Great Britain.
英格兰夫人。
Mrs. Greater China.
大中华夫人。
Mrs. Greece.
希腊夫人。
Mrs. Hong Kong.
香港夫人。
Mrs. India.
印度夫人。
Mrs. Indian Ocean.
印度洋夫人。
Mrs. Israel.
以色列夫人。
Mrs. Japan.
日本夫人。
Mrs. Lithuania.
立陶宛夫人。
Mrs. Macau.
澳门夫人。
Mrs. Malaysia.
马来西亚夫人。
Mrs. Mauritius.
毛里求斯夫人。
Mrs. Mediterranean.
地中海夫人。
Mrs. Middle East.
中东夫人。
Mrs. Namibia.
纳米比亚夫人。
Mrs. Native America.
本土美国夫人。
Mrs. North America.
北美国夫人。
Mrs. North Continent.
北大陆夫人。
Mrs. Oceania.
大 大洋洲夫人。
Mrs. Pacific Ocean.
太平洋夫人。
Mrs. Philippines.
菲律宾夫人。
Mrs. Red Sea.
红海夫人。
Mrs. Russia.
俄罗斯夫人。
Mrs. Singapore.
新加坡夫人。
Mrs. South Africa.
南非夫人。
Mrs. South Asia.
南亚洲夫人。
Mrs. Southeast Asia.
东南亚夫人。
Mrs. South Sea.
南海夫人。
Mrs. Spain.
西班牙夫人。
Mrs. Taiwan.
台湾夫人。
Mrs. Thailand.
泰国夫人。
Mrs. Ukraine.
乌克兰夫人。
Mrs. United Kingdom.
英国夫人。
Mrs. USA.
美国夫人。
Mrs. Venezuela.
委内瑞拉夫人。
Mrs. West Asia.
西亚夫人。
Mrs. Yakutia.
雅库特夫人。
And yes, Mrs. China!
中国夫人。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host. 女士们、先生们，掌声有请主持人登场。欢迎来自东南卫视《美丽知性智慧》的电视节目主持人林樱桃。欢迎来自美国 NBC Bravo 名人和美国房地产的明星 Spiral Campbell 先生。
Wai Cheng Hao, Shenzhen.
女士们、先生们，大家晚上好。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Tracy Campbell and the Mrs.QUEEEN organization, we say to the people of China, to our honored dignitaries and celebrities, and to the millions of people watching around the world, my name is Spirit Kimball, and this is Mrs.QUEEN 2017.
尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾、女士们、先生们，大家晚上好。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the 21st celebration of Mrs.QUEEN in China. And what you have just witnessed is history. You have seen 20 amazing delegates showcase not only their pride, but their custom and their charm at the 21st celebration of Mrs.QUEEN at a thing we call the National International Costume Parade.
是，今天晚上非常高兴，所有的来宾朋友们共同来到我们的现场，共同见证2017环球夫人全球总决赛的现场。可以说，今天不仅是现场星光熠熠，同时在网络上也有很多人在线观看我们这场晚会。所以，首先请允许我代表 Dr. Tracy Campbell 博士以及 Anna Lee 李云轩主席和环球夫人的组委会，要感谢所有到场的来宾以及网络上的朋友们。希望今天晚上每一位夫人都能够拿出自己最好的表现，呈现最精彩的状态。同时也希望所有在场的朋友和现场的朋友、网络上的朋友都能够和我们一起度过一个美妙的晚上。那么接下来呢，我们要为大家介绍的是评委。
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting evening planned for you tonight in this beautiful city of Shenzhen, as we're about to select the 21st Mrs.QUEEN. So stay tuned, because we are the most prestigious Mrs. pageant in the world.
是的，在这个激动人心的时刻，我们共同相聚在美丽的中国深圳，共同来见证新一届环球夫人的诞生。那么今天晚上可以说大家是来自五湖四海。那么前几届的环球夫人也是不远千里的来到了我们的现场。
It's by no means an easy job. You've seen the 70 delegates, and these judges have to pick one delegate to be the next Mrs.QUEEN to fill the shoes of some very big winners before them. So in a moment, we'll be introducing to you our VIP judges and celebrities. And
是，那么接下来呢，我们先为大家介绍的是远道而来的国际舞台的裁判以及前环球夫人的获奖者是我们的评委。
But first, from all corners of the globe, or as we like to call it, the world, I'm honored to introduce to you the most difficult job by the most beautiful women in the world, the former Mrs.QUEEN winners. From throughout the world, I proudly present to you.
好，现在呢将会由Campbell Spiro 给大家介绍一下我们的前环球夫人评委，有请。
President and founder of the Mrs. Globe and Mrs. Globe 1996, Mrs. Dr. Tracy Campbell. From Spain, Mrs. Globe 2002, the beautiful Dolores Cuchero. There you are, Dolores Cuchero, Mrs. Globe 2002. From the Ukraine, Mrs. Globe 2012, the gorgeous Anna Chapova. And of course, from China, Mrs. Globe 2014, the beautiful Gong Ho.
中国2014环球夫人龚华。
And it gives me great pleasure and a great honor to introduce to you this year's guest of honor, this year's Mrs. Globe, and one of the most beautiful women we've ever encountered, the one and only from Belarus, the Svetlana Kuznetsova, Mrs. Globe 2017. Thank you, ladies, for years of dedication and service to Mrs. Globe and everything it stands for. We appreciate you traveling all this way.
是的，在这儿我们要感谢所有的前环球夫人为环球夫人所做出的贡献，以及为慈善所付出的努力，感谢你们，谢谢。
And now, for our additional judges who have a very difficult task in front of them, for Mrs. Globe 2017, from the Philippines, please welcome Mrs. Globe Classic, Choice of the People, Jennifer Weigel. And from the US of A, please welcome Mrs. Globe Classic 2017, Laura Slifer. Dilly dilly. And Mrs. Globe's official makeup artist. She's not just a makeup artist, she's a friggin' magician. The beautiful Leela Ismaili. All these women up here are absolutely gorgeous, but they are more gorgeous because of you, Lily, and we thank you.
Thank you. 同时，我们也很高兴有这么多非常棒的观众。They are amazing audience, right?
And of course, last but not least, the gentleman who has the duty of tabulating all your votes. Please help me welcome from the US of A, Mr. Thomas Frederick Crone. It's not an easy job crunching the numbers. And now, throughout China, please help us welcome the following VIPs.
接下来，我为大家介绍其他更多的评委。我们要欢迎的是环球夫人大赛培训导师魏佳。欢迎中国国家10佳服装设计师联合国教科文组织21世纪设计奖得主，同时也是古董服饰收藏家屈丁南。掌声欢迎来自福州市歌舞剧院院长、国家级编导石振华。接下来为大家介绍的是校聚北京健康科技有限公司董事长全伟。 为大家介绍原中国保利文化集团演出制作总监、北京科亚文化集团演出制作总监。
Want me to translate?
No, thank you. 同时要为大家介绍的是林诗文化产业集团董事长、深圳市女创客协会荣誉会长向帅斌女士。为大家介绍科亚文化传媒总经理侯科。再为大家介绍一位北京青旅执行董事张威。感谢所有的评委和所有的嘉宾到场，谢谢。Thank you very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, none of this would be possible without two very dynamic women. They're not only beautiful, but they're visionaries. They have the vision of Mrs. Globe in front of them at all times. And what they're here to do is just to create a dream for everybody to follow. May I please introduce to you the president and founder of Mrs. Globe, and a partner in crime, the executive director, Mrs. Globe China, Dr. Tracy Kimball and Anna Lee. Please.
是的，女士们、先生们，我们能够有这样的盛事，必须要向大家介绍两位美丽、智慧、大爱、成功的女士。她们可以说是环球夫人赛事幕后的智力源泉和美丽支持。下面我们就要隆重的为大家介绍环球夫人大赛创始人以及环球夫人组委会主席 Tracy Campbell 博士，以及他的搭档环球夫人大赛全球执行主席李云轩 Alan Lee 女士，有请两位登台讲话，掌声欢迎。
Anna Lee and Dr. Tracy Campbell. Wow. They love you. They love you. What's there not to love?
大家好 China 你好 My name is Dr. Tracy Campbell, and it is with great pleasure that we are back in Shenzhen. Mrs. Globe calls China our home for the past 5 years, and 谢谢 China, 谢谢 the people of Shenzhen for the wonderful hospitality that you have shown us, to all of our international guests who have come to Shenzhen, to China for the first time. I speak on behalf of them, on behalf of all 70 delegates. 谢谢 Anna, my sister. 谢谢 China. Thank you very much for this amazing, amazing experience. I love you too. I love you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anna Lee. Also, I'm Dr. Tracy's sister. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to my sister. Because of you, so we have so beautiful stage for married women around the world. Thank you. Okay, today I only one sentence. Just want to say thank you to all of you. Because of you, our Mrs. Globe will be very, very successful. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, I call you guys a dynamic duo. Thank you, Dr. Tracy and Anna Lee, for creating this dream called Mrs. Globe, for giving all these women something to aspire to. And now, let the journey begin. You're all here to see the following segment, at least I am. It's my favorite competition. And we're going to see the 70 delegates at the Mrs. Globe 2017 in the swimsuit competition.
是的，非常感谢刚才崔许博士和李银轩主席的讲话。那么，我们也非常感谢他们打造的这样一个针对全球已婚女士，来通过这样的一个竞赛展示他们的大爱、智慧、成功和美丽。那么现在，光荣梦想之旅即将开启，我们首先要进行的就是泳装展示，有请我们的夫人们魅力登场，有请。
Underneath the city lights, there is a world you know about, where rules don't apply, no, and you can't keep a good girl down. Looking for a good time, gonna make that, shake that money on a dime. Gonna be a sugar daddy, she can work it just fine. Up on the table, she'll be dancing all night. Baby, now just come alive. Under the spotlight, all the girls wanna fall in line. We say, here come the ladies, about to give a little show. Here go the boys, you gotta show a little more. Get it up, get it up. Sugar, sex, spice, shimmy, shimmy, strut, strut, give a little what up on the table, we'll be dancing all night. Everybody just come alive, under the spotlight, all the boys wanna fall behind. We say, here come the ladies, about to give a little show. Here go the boys, you gotta show a little more. Get it up, get it up. Okay, girls, let's show them how it's done. It ain't over till we say, and we've only just begun. Let me hear you say, yeah!
Aunque lo que muchos están pensando en este momento como ritmo, sí, podemos decir que puede ser en Venezuela, puede ser por Cuba, puede ser por Richie Ray, por Bobby Cruz. Hemos hecho la aclaración al aire, pero vale la pena volverlo a decir, que no nos circunscribimos solamente a las orquestas que hayan nacido, que hayan iniciado o hayan comenzado en la ciudad de Nueva York. Queremos hacerle un reconocimiento muy especialmente a la ciudad de Nueva York. ¿Por qué razón? Cuando nos ponemos a estudiar y a mirar un poco de la historia de la música salsa, obligatoriamente vamos a llegar a Nueva York. Los dejamos a ustedes para que hagan un poquito de memoria al oír cada canción.
Wow, wow, wow. You know
Yeah,
what?
amazing.
There's nothing more sexy than an empowered woman in a swimsuit, especially in a white swimsuit.
是啊，刚才我们看到了环球夫人在泳装展示的环节，向我们充分展示了女性形体之美，也让我们看到了她们的健康和自信。
And there you have it, the swimsuit competition at the Mrs. Globe 2017. Now, let me just tell you something. You not only saw mothers and wives up here, but one of the delegates has 5 children. I don't think you can guess who it is.
对，我们知道环球夫人是针对全球已婚女性的一个展示平台，所以刚才大家看到穿着泳装的这些夫人们都是已婚女士，其中有一位选手已经有5个孩子了，所以他们真的状态非常好，保持得非常棒。
Now, by now you've probably gathered that Mrs. Globe is more than just a beauty pageant. Beauty pageant is just a vehicle. What we do, what Tracy, what Mrs. Globe does is all about charity. And there's nobody that embodies charities more than our next performer. He's not only the official jewelry designer of Mrs. Globe, but he's also a singer. Please help me welcome to the stage, Gem Bomb Gold and Superboy.
是的，环球夫人所提倡的美不仅仅是在外表，更重要的是她要有一颗大爱、懂得慈善的心。那环球夫人一直以来也在一直关爱和鼓励女性的公益慈善项目，同时也获得了全球无数公益机构的认可与回应。那么下面呢，我们要有请的是本届环球夫人的指定珠宝赞助商，同时也是来自深圳的一位慈善公益大使，他的名字叫李超人，他将为我们带来一首原创歌曲《Come to Me》。这首歌曲呢，能够唤起更多女性的自信，勇敢地面对爱，面对人生。下面我们就要有请赞助商珍宝集团总裁李超人为我们带来这首歌曲《Come to Me》。
Come to me, Superboy.
Sure, welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those of you men who are married, can I see a sign of hands? Which men are married? Please. Come on.
在现场有谁是已婚女士的？来举个手。
No.
我们几乎也是。哦，应该有很多。谢谢大家，谢谢。
I just want to show you something that I know that women cannot get ready from a swimsuit to an evening gown competition in 5 minutes. Tonight is different. I know that you probably sat at home and say, come to me, baby, and you're looking at your
only
watch.
5 minutes.
5 minutes and it turns in an hour. But as these women are getting ready to prepare for the evening gown competition, we just want to talk a couple quick minutes about, yes, this is a beauty pageant.
Right?
But there's so much more to it. These women are all beautiful. They're very statuette. But beauty is really inner deep.
So it's not just outside beauty. Inside is more important.
Just look at our
Right.
Mrs. Globes, okay? They're
Yeah.
absolutely stunning, but inside, they're even more stunning. It's like Tracy always says, when you see a Mrs. Globe come in, you say, wow.
Wow, yeah,
When
beautiful.
she walks out, you say, wow, wow.
Wow.
You're more
Really
impressed.
more.
So,
Yeah.
I believe that the 5 minutes are up. They've changed in record time. And as a mystery starting to unfold on who will be the next Mrs. Globe 2017, allow me to bring on stage our beautiful 70 delegates in their elegant evening gown competition.
是的，刚才听完这个李总的唱歌，真的想说他是企业界唱歌最好的。当然，刚才在我们的这个对话当中，因为刚才我们的导演告诉我们，环球夫人要用短短的时间来换上美丽的礼服。那我想现在他们应该准备好了。接下来，掌声有请环球夫人的晚装秀，有请。
I call that elegance in motion. It was truly magnificent.
是的，非常感谢所有环球夫人，通过这个晚装展示，让我们充分的感受到女性的华贵和优雅。
The ever-popular evening gown competition, Mrs. Globe 2017. Congratulations to you all ladies. You look absolutely stunning. However, Mrs. Globe, exactly, give yourself a hand. Mrs. Globe is a competition. In order to find our Mrs. Globe, we have to take the next step. And that next step is to narrow it down to our top 35, our semifinalists, which is an extremely difficult job. So congratulations to you all in advance.
是的，我想刚才这个环节，每一位夫人的表现都非常好。可是环球夫人大赛是一场比赛，我们必须要做出选择，这是很困难的，但是我们必须要选择。接下来我们要选出的就是前35强，在这儿呢也提前恭喜一下前35强。那么
Mr. Tabulator, may we please have the envelopes?
是的，
And
那
again, thank you ladies for your entire year of dedication.
感谢评审团将答案给我们。
Mr.
Thank you very
Crowley,
much.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
And our first semifinalist, in no particular order, Mrs. Red Sea.
红海夫人，
Our second semifinalist, Mrs. Baltics.
Baltics 夫人，
Mrs. Estonia, please come forward.
Estonia 夫人，恭喜。
Mrs. Middle East.
中海夫人，恭喜。
Followed by Mrs. Africa.
非洲夫人，
And Mrs. China Sea.
恭喜中海夫人。
Mrs. Dubai, come on forward.
迪拜夫人，
Mrs. Singapore.
新加坡夫人，
Mrs. Mauritius.
Mauritius 夫人，
Followed by Mrs. QUEEEN.
克里梅尔夫人，
Mrs. Cyprus.
Cyprus 夫人，
Mrs. Native America.
本土美国夫人，
Mrs. Canary Island.
Canarian Island 夫人，
Here comes Mrs. USA.
恭喜美国夫人，
Mrs. Israel.
Israel 夫人，恭喜。
Mrs. Oceania.
Oceana 夫人，恭喜。
Our next semifinalist is Mrs. Black Sea.
黑海夫人，恭喜。
Followed by Mrs. Spain.
西班牙夫人，恭喜恭喜。
Mrs. North Continent, come on forward.
North Continent 夫人，恭喜您。
And Mrs. Great Britain.
Great Britain 夫人，
Okay, we have 10 slots to go. Mrs. South Sea.
South Sea 夫人，恭喜。
Mrs. Czech Republic.
Czech Republic 夫人，恭喜您。
Mrs. Lithuania.
Lithuania 夫人，恭喜您。
Mrs. Hong Kong.
香港夫人，恭喜。
Mrs. Canada, come on forward.
加拿大夫人，恭喜。
And Mrs. Philippines.
哇，恭喜菲律宾夫人。
Mrs. Europe.
Europe 夫人，恭喜您。
Mrs. Russia.
Russia 夫人，恭喜 ，Congratulations。
Mrs. Ukraine.
Ukraine 夫人，恭喜。
Followed by Mrs. North America.
北美夫人，恭喜。
Mrs. United Kingdom. Come on down.
United Kingdom 夫人，恭喜您。
And we're down to the final 3 slots.
最后3位会是谁呢
Mrs. Belarus.
？Belarus 夫人。
2 slots remaining.
So beautiful.
What? Mrs. Antigua.
Antigua 夫人。
What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
China, right? Yeah.
Nope, I'm
Now,
sorry.
ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
sorry.
the
No, I'm
last
sorry.
one.
No, I was wrong. I'm old. Sorry.
Actually, never mind. Okay,
Followed
we'll
by
announce
Mrs. Armenia.
Armenia 夫人。
And the last semi-finalist, I'm sorry, what was that?
对的，我们要宣布的最后一位前35强，他是
Mrs. China.
中国夫人。Woo!
Thank you, ladies. You've done an amazing job. Thank you so much
谢
for
谢
being here.
谢谢我们所有选手的精彩付出和美好的表演，华丽的呈现，谢谢大家。
Now, I know you guys are used to these delegates changing quickly, but they do need a few more minutes. So, as our delegates prepare for the next round of competition, it's my great honor, and I've known this gentleman for many years. He's an amazing gentleman and a great entertainer. Here to sing to us, Taryn.
好的，我们的环球夫人们会继续前方的进程，向他们的光荣和梦想继续前进。那他们也会在后台做更多的准备啊。我们的大赛组委会呢，也是特别为大家准备了一些节目。接下来要有请的就是环球夫人爱心音乐大使带来歌曲《这里就是歌舞的海洋》，掌声欢迎，有请。
Come on, everybody! Hey, 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 雪山敞开，宽广的胸怀锁呀锁，桃叶荡起桃香花海，彩虹佳期七彩舞台，我们跳起欢乐的舞蹈，四方的宾朋请到这里来。天暖了，云开了，南归的大雁飞回来了，叫醒你，叫醒他，春天的脸像一朵太阳花，太阳花呀啦嗦。我要为你歌唱，为你们歌唱，唱出美好吉祥，美好吉祥，迎着明天的朝阳，明天的朝阳，走向灿烂辉煌，灿烂辉煌。我要为你歌唱，为你歌唱。唱出美好吉祥，美好吉祥，迎着明天的朝阳，明天的朝阳，走向灿烂辉煌，灿烂辉煌呀啦嗦，辉煌。谢谢谢谢，大家得嘞，谢谢。
Okay, my mic is not on. I'll use your mic. Well, it's been an exciting year at Mrs. Globe 2017. Also, 10 days ago, these amazing delegates arrived. They've partied together, they've traveled together, they rehearsed together, and in classic Mrs. Globe style, they did charity work together. Allow me to give you an inside look of what happened during the week.
是的，现在大家正在关注的就是2017环球夫人大赛全球总决赛的现场。其实呢，这些环球夫人的选手们在10天之前就来到了美丽的中国深圳。在这个10天当中，他们一起排练，一起旅行，同时呢，也一起做了很多的慈善活动。那么接下来呢，就让我们大家通过一段短片来看看在过去的10天当中的一些精彩片段，请看大屏。
And we are back live at the Mrs. Globe 2017. And we've just gone from 70 to 35 delegates. And now it's time to continue. With our theme this year being Global Gems, we're celebrating not only the physical beauty, but all of our delegates who've come out here in their global jewels at the 21st anniversary of Mrs. Globe.
是的，大家现在正在关注的就是2017环球夫人大赛全球总决赛的现场。刚才的这个视频呢，让我们感受到了环球夫人所到之处就在传播着美、慈善、大爱和成功。那么我们刚才公布了前35强的选手，接下来呢，我们要有请前35强的选手来进行芭蕾舞短裙秀。在这个过程当中，让我们去感受环球夫人的另外一面。掌声欢迎！
Ladies and gentlemen, our top 36 in their global jewels.
Welcome.
te lo daría yo a ti. El aire me lleva hacia la corriente. El ritmo de tu corazón es una dulce melodía.
Well, ladies, the only thing more vibrant than your tutu is you guys. You looked amazing.
是的，在刚才的这个短芭蕾舞裙的这个展示当中，让我们看到了他们特别青春活力的一面。
Now, making top 35, being a semifinalist, deserves a very special recognition. And by doing so, we have some special sashes for you guys.
是的，前35强是值得我们庆贺的。这个荣耀的时刻，我们将进行一个简短的仪式，为他们颁发绶带。恭喜各位！
One day, when you have 10 grandkids, you're going to be looking back at that sash and say, I did a good job. I did a great job. And may that sash always be a reminder of what an incredible job you've done here tonight.
是，当我们的环球夫人披上这个绶带之后呢，这也是他们进入前35强的一个象征，也是他们继续向前实现光荣和梦想的一步。
I just wish I could give you one. You're so beautiful and talented.
I'm flattered. Thank you very much. 非常感谢我们的男主持人说，这个时候如果也给我一个绶带，当然，我觉得这其实在主持这场环球夫人比赛就已经是一场荣耀了。Thank
And
you.
I also want to commend our judges. It's not easy coming from 70 to 35. It's a very difficult job.
是的，我也相信说，在这么多的优秀的选手当中，要选出前35强，对于我们所有的评委来说 ，it's very difficult， 的确是非常困难的事情。
And I believe all these ladies agree that they've done a good job, right?
是的，
The right choice.
是的，我们也感谢所有夫人们的精彩表现，我们也相信这前35强也是明智实归。
Well, ladies and
谢
gentlemen,
谢。
is your Mrs. Globe up here? I can't hear you. Is your Mrs. Globe up here? All right. We have gone from 70 to 36, and now we have to make the very, very difficult choice of cutting it down to our 15 finalists, which is not an easy job. But I know one person who has the answer.
是，其实我相信在所有选手当中，要选出30强就已经非常困难了，而在35当中还要选出前15强，这对于评委来说也是很难取舍。当然了，我们还是希望在这个时候能够拿到前15强的结果。评审团，我们准备好了吗？
Mr. Tabulator, would you enlighten us and give us the top 15 finalists?
Thank
you, Mr. Tabler.
Thank you.
Wow. It's not an easy job, is it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, our finalists our top 15. Again, thank you to all. You've done an amazing job. Thank you for a great week. And thank you for being such a great brand ambassador. All right, our first finalist is Mrs. Great Britain.
Mrs. Great Britain.
Followed by Mrs. South Sea.
Mrs. South Sea.
Mrs. Czech Republic, come on down.
恭喜下面一位夫人前15强的选手，恭喜。
Followed by Mrs. Hong Kong.
香港夫人，恭喜。
Please come forward, Mrs. Lithuania.
Mrs. Lithuania.
Our next final spot goes to Mrs. Canada.
加拿大夫人，
Mrs. Philippines.
菲律宾夫人，
Mrs. Russia. Come on forward.
Russia 夫人 ，Mrs. Russia，
Mrs. Ukraine.
Mrs. UK，
Mrs. North America.
北美夫人，
And Mrs. United Kingdom.
英国夫人，恭喜。
Are you nervous? I'm nervous.
Not yet.
Not yet? Well, 3 slots remaining. Mrs. Belarus.
Mrs. Belarus，
And we have 2 spots remaining. Mrs. Antigua.
Mrs. Antigua， and
We have 1 spot remaining. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Really? Okay. Mrs. China.
中国夫人，
And you know what?
one more，
There's one more. Sometimes even I make a mistake, and I'm glad somebody caught it. Mrs. Europe, come on down.
欧洲夫人，恭喜。
Thank you very much, ladies. You've done a great job.
谢谢，也谢谢我们所有前35强的夫人们做出的精彩表现。
Okay. Now it's time for you to get to know our delegates a little bit more personal.
是的，那接下来呢，我想我们可以通过一些简短的对话，来对前15强的选手做更多的了解。
It's very important that our Mrs. Globes are not only beautiful, but articulate and have a vision that can carry on our Mrs. Globes that we have before us.
是的，
So,
我们的环球夫人的确不仅要外表美丽，而且更重要的是对于这个世界有她自己的见地，也能够更好的把环球夫人的理念传播出去。
May I please have Mrs. Great Britain come on forward?
来，有请我们的15强的选手 ，Great Mrs. Great Britain。
Good evening. Tell us quickly, if you were Mrs. Globe, what would you do?
I believe that Mrs. Globe is about unification and it's about harmony. It's about bringing all of these different cultures together as we have been here. And it's about bridging the gap in the divide that sometimes we sadly see in our world today. And as Mrs. Globe, I would be able to do that just by wearing a crown, which is an incredible thing. From a smile, taking a photograph with someone, and the power of the crown can bridge gaps, encourage people in their daily life to be even better.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Great Britain.
Thank you.
Next, can I please have Mrs. South Sea come up?
有请，有请北海夫人。恭喜！我们想问作为一位有影响力的女性，假如你获得了环球夫人的桂冠，那么你会怎么做呢？
我会做环球夫人赛事，在中国把环球夫人这样的一个美好的事业推向更多的城市，而事实上我已经在进行中。
谢谢。
谢谢您，谢谢 ，Thank you。
Next, may we please have Mrs. Czech Republic join us? Good evening. If you were Mrs. Globe in about half hour, what would you do?
Wow, that's a tough question. First of all, I think I would have something to eat because I haven't eaten today to be in this tutu. And then I would definitely try to talk to the next Mrs. Globe during these 30 minutes to inspire her, to tell her what my story is about and how I go by with life to be successful and to go far.
Thank you very much. It's always good to get
Thank
wise
you.
counsel from our Mrs. Globes. May I please have Mrs. Hong Kong join us?
有请香港夫人，有请。晚上好，一样的问题，假如今天晚上稍后你能够成为环球夫人，获得桂冠，你会怎么做呢？
作为一个母亲，我会把我的孩子送到这里。我这一次参赛的经历非常的特别，在我 check in 第一天酒店的时候，我发现我怀上了一个7周的宝宝。So I get pregnant for 7 weeks now. So I hope this is a girl. After 30 years, I want she stand here better than me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hong Kong.
Thank you， 谢
Mrs.
谢。
Lithuania, please come up here. Good evening, Mrs. Lithuania. If you become Mrs. Globe, what would your year look like?
I think, first of all, I will go to Lithuania and will congratulate my country with a win. And then I think I will organize something, a big dinner, or I don't know, just let's do something together and we'll do our world better.
Big dinner sounds good to me. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
May I please have Mrs. Canada?
加拿大夫人，有请您。Good evening. If you will, what will you celebrate at the course if this year if selected Mrs. Globe?
Can you repeat the question?
Would you please?
If you were to celebrate tonight, Mrs. Globe, what would your year look like?
If I was to celebrate as Mrs. Globe,
What would your year look like next year?
what would it look like next year?
As Mrs. Globe, what would you do?
Okay, well that's a really exciting question. Some of the things that I might take, center stage for me would to be addressing young girls as well as adolescents' self-image issues. I know personally I have had that in the past, and I find that it is a very important subject that seems to be neglected. And since beauty is so powerful, I would really love to just bring beauty into the center of trying to make self-image and women being empowered one.
Empowerment is very powerful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Philippines, please join us.
菲律宾夫人，有请您。
Good evening, Mrs. Philippines.
Good evening, everyone.
Your platform, if you're Mrs. Globe tonight, what is your platform next year?
Well, Mrs. Globe for me treasures the importance of family, core values, empowerment, and culture. As an advocate for women, I will use my voice and my understanding in local and global effect to end violence against women, against abused women. And I will be the best of myself to inspire, to help, to support, and to empower others around the globe. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
May I please have Mrs. Europe come up?
欧洲小姐，欢迎您。Good evening. As a woman of empowerment, what will celebrate at the course this year if selected, Mrs. Globe?
I look forward to this situation, and I'm sure that we all together with my Globe sister, with great Globe company, can to do different charity projects and to do different kind things for women and children all over the world. And of course, governments of different countries can to see that beauty queens is a really big power.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mrs. Ukraine, please come forward. Good evening. As an empowered woman, how would you empower the crown?
Good evening for everybody. First of all, I want to say that title Mrs. doesn't mean only external beauty. So I have a charity foundation in my country who helps orphan children. So when I will back to my country, I will do the best for my children, because to be a Mrs. Globe, for me, the chance to be the heard and supported by world community. By the way, I have 2 days ago, I heard about support of Ukrainian government and President of Ukraine, Poroshenko.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ukraine.
Thank you.
Mrs. North America, please come join us.
北美夫人，有请。
Good evening, Mrs. North America. Ni hao.
Ni hao, China.
As a woman of empowerment, what does a crown mean to you?
As an empowered woman, it means a lot to me. It brings honor, prestige, and success. To me, as a successful woman, I would not want to leave a woman behind. I would like to take you with me to my success, to become the next Mrs. Globe.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 你好，深圳。
Thank you very much,
谢
Ms.
谢
North America.
，Thank you。
Mrs. United Kingdom, please come forward. Good evening. As an empowered woman, what does a crown mean to England?
Well, we know what a crown means to England, but I do think that being an ambassador of a title such as Mrs. Globe is an amazing thing. The unity of women is so powerful, and I believe that we all have a platform and a message, and with the crown, well, I think all the ladies already have a crown, but I think that England would be really proud to have a Mrs. Globe as an ambassador for the world, to spread the word of love and empowerment for all women.
Thank you very much. We can keep it at Buckingham Palace, right? Okay, Mrs. Belarus, come on forward. Good evening, Mrs. Belarus. Being a woman of empowerment, you have some very, very big shoes to fill, actually big stilettos. What will you do to continue on the path of our beautiful Mrs. Globe 2016?
Добрый вечер. Good evening, everyone. I love this place. In the world. I love this place. I love China people. Я хочу наполнить мир любовью своего сердца.
I would love to fill this world with love from my heart.
И мне хочется продать свое платье Mrs. Globe на аукционе, и деньги пойдут в фонд детского развития.
She is saying that she would love to sell her evening gown on an auction, and the money will go to the charity.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Antigua, please come on down. Good evening, Mrs. Antigua. Now, the crown has never been to Antigua. What would it mean to you if you brought the crown home as an empowered woman?
Well, if I were to win Mrs. Globe, one thing I would like to do is use my title to ensure that I empower women. That's one thing I would like to do, because I believe in human rights and all women have rights. So I will act as an advocate for women's rights and also spread the magic of Mrs. Globe to women everywhere.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Antigua.
Thank you.
And last but not least, I'm sorry, what? Mrs. China.
中国夫人，有请。欢迎中国夫人。其实，作为中国夫人，你是非常幸福的，因为我们在美丽的中国深圳举办环球夫人大赛，所以有这么多的中国队友、粉丝团在这儿，我们也要谢谢你们，谢谢。好。因为有这么多人的支持，也许可能你真的可以获得2017年环球夫人的桂冠。那么，假如你真的成为了环球夫人的全球总冠军，你会怎么做
？Thank you. If I become Mrs. Globe, I will make myself an example. Then training many ladies. May I call many ladies join us, because Mrs. Globe is a very excellent place, very good team. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Anna Lee. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mrs. China. Thank you.
我说欢迎大家加入环球夫人，你们一起说 Mrs. Globe, I love you, OK? Mrs. Globe, I love you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. China.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now you have learned a little bit more about our Mrs. Globes. And apparently, Mrs. Russia has not been interviewed yet.
有请
Mrs. Russia, please come on forward. Mrs. Russia, first of all, I apologize. But second of all, if the crown goes home with you, what does it mean to Russia? And keep in mind, Russia has had a Mrs. Globe.
Excuse me, I don't speak English, I speak Russian. Я буду каждый день искать такого человека, которому я смогу помочь и сделать доброе дело. А своих дочь.
I would love to find a person every single day to make that person happy.
А своих дочек я буду учить улыбаться, если они увидят у кого-то немного грустные глаза.
And I would love to teach my daughter to smile every single day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Russia. Smiling is everything.
Thank you.
Now, we are one step closer to finding out who Mrs. Globe is. But our judges need a little bit more time. So we will give them a few more minutes to come up with a very difficult decision. And in the meantime, I'm very honored and very proud to welcome the Beijing Opera Group.
是的，伴随着这个环节一步步的进程，可以说距离我们揭晓2017环球夫人最终结果越来越近了。当然呢，我们的评审团也需要更多的时间那么我们的大赛组委会在这个过程也特别为大家安排了具有中国传统文化特色的表演。下面我们就来欣赏京剧舞蹈《云山水秀》，掌声欢迎。
elegant and graceful. 谢谢。
是的，充满中国传统文化的艺术表演，让我们感受到了一种优雅和美丽文化的韵味。
It's been an exciting year and a very exciting evening here at Mrs.QUEEN.
可以说，今年的环球夫人的规模盛况空前，而今天晚上的环球夫人大赛更是精彩纷呈。
But as the final preparations to find out who is the next Mrs.QUEEN 2017, we want to take a special moment to celebrate and say thank you to a special lady, our Mrs.QUEEN 2016, who's done an amazing job. And I could tell you all about it, but a video says much more than I could ever say.
是的，我想在这个夜晚呢，所有的观众和我们一样，都非常期待知道谁成为今天真正的2017环球夫人的获胜者。当然了，我想在揭晓这个答案之前呢，我们先要向所有之前的环球夫人来致敬。当然，这个我们可以通过一些短片，通过他们过去的呈现来了解。
Mrs.QUEEN 2016, her video.
来，有请观看一段视频，请看大屏。
She's a lady. 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 Well, she's all you ever want. She's the kind that like to fault and take the deal. Well, she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a winner. She's a lady. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Talking about that little lady. And the lady is mine. She's a lady. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Talking about the little lady. And the lady is mine. But she's never in the way. Always something nice to say. What a blessing. I can leave her on her own, knowing she's okay alone, and there's no messing. She's a lady. Oh, 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 she's a lady. Talking about that little lady.
Wow. Who will be the next Mrs.QUEEN? Who will follow in Mrs.QUEEN's footsteps? Who will carry the torch and who's born for this?
是的，非常喜欢刚才视频当中的最后一句话，谁会是下一位环球夫人呢？是啊，这位环球夫人将会带着爱与使命来传播环球夫人的理念：优雅、美丽、慈善、大爱与成功。
We have some very special people right now helping us crown our finalists, and they are
是的，接下来的环节呢，我们要有请来宾为前15强的环球夫人选手 来戴上皇冠。我们要有请颁奖嘉宾环球夫人代表们，他们分别是卢思成、王英卓、吴志婷、梁香云、董书香、陈依依、任怡、胡梅欣、张薇、侯科、赵毅、刘雨晴、孟志邦、王春亮、吴浩才让、孟祥之、陈婉婷。谢谢我们所有的颁奖嘉宾，谢谢你们。
As we begin our crowning, I know you're all anxious to hear who is Mrs. Globe, but you have to remember, this is a journey that started over a year ago, and it's very important that we recognize the crowning and the accomplishments of these amazing women.
是的，我们在这儿也看到了每一位选手为这个荣耀都付出了很多的努力，同时也感谢所有的朋友们做出的一切。其实我想经过层层筛选，夫人们不论是在舞台上还是在慈善活动当中，都充分地展示着大爱、智慧、美丽、成功与和平。感谢，我们也很高兴共同来见证这个戴上皇冠、系上绶带的时刻。
At Mrs. Globe, Dr. Tracy always says, and I think it's very truthful, a crown doesn't wear Mrs. Globe, but a Mrs. Globe wears a crown.
哇，这句话说得真好。Tracy 博士经常说，其实，是环球夫人搭配这个皇冠呢，还是皇冠更搭配环球夫人呢？其实每一位环球夫人，因为有她们这样的品质，内外兼修的美丽，她们本应拥有这样的皇冠。
And I think our finalists certainly identify that they are wearing the crown.
是的，我们很高兴共同见证这个时刻。荣耀与光荣是他们本应所拥有的，我们也相信他们会带着这份美丽，不断地传播环球夫人的理念，把美与爱带给世界各地。
And I want to give one more shout out, as this is a pageant. If we have it the following week, we would have a different outcome. And I just want to congratulate everybody that's here tonight on an amazing job.
是的，感谢每一位选手的精彩表现。
All right, Mr. Tabulator, may I please, for the last time, have the results?
好的，现场的各位朋友们，我相信在光荣与荣耀面前，我们最期待的就是最终的结果。
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Tabulator.
you.
Wow. The moment you've been waiting for, you've been waiting for, and we've been waiting for. May I present to you the fourth runner-up of Mrs. Globe is Mrs. Great Britain.
好，接下来呢，我们要公布的就是2017环球夫人第5名的选手。
And crowning Mrs. Great Britain is Mrs. Australia 2004, Kylie T.
有请邢小红女士来为第5名的获胜者戴上皇冠。感谢邢小红女士。 谢谢您的登场，非常感谢，
Congratulations, Mrs. Great Britain.
非常温暖的拥抱，
Okay.
谢谢您，谢谢。
We're ready to announce our third runner-up. Are you ready?
接下
Ladies
来
and gentlemen, our third runner-up, Mrs. Antigua.
恭喜恭喜第4名的获得者 Mrs. Antigua， 我们要有请李小青女士登台作为颁奖嘉宾。
Mrs. Antigua is Mrs. Globe Classic 2017, Laura Slifer. Dilly dilly.
“恭喜！”
I think they're going to need some extra
谢谢。
luggage going home.
Let's
Congratulations,
take
Ms.
pictures together.
Antigua. Third runner-up. Okay, we're getting down to it. I'm excited. I know you ladies are. May I present to you the second runner-up, Mrs. Hong Kong.
恭喜恭喜！本届的季军得主香港小姐，有请魏佳登台，为我们的季军香港小姐来进行颁奖。
Congratulations, Mrs. Hong Kong.
我想这个时刻，每一位环球夫人在他们心目当中的梦想是进一步展开了，前方有更广阔的前景等着他们去铺垫、去展示。也感谢我们的颁奖嘉宾，非常认真和细致地为季军戴上了象征 光荣、美丽、梦想的皇冠。
Well, the excitement is building. Congratulations, Mrs. Hong Kong.
是的，再次恭喜本届
Second runner-up at Mrs. Globe 2017.
恭喜香港小姐获得了本届的季军。
Okay, may I present to you now the first runner-up at Mrs. Globe 2017, which is a very, very important position. Because if Mrs. Globe, for some reason or another, is unable to fulfill her year, the first runner-up will take her place.
好，接下来我们要满怀激动的心情，要为大家宣布的是亚军的得主。
And may I present to you the first runner-up at Mrs. Globe 2017 is Mrs. Ukraine.
有请
Mrs. Ukraine, come on forward. Congratulations.
恭喜成为我们本届的亚军得主，同时要有请龚华、向帅斌登台来为
Crowning
亚军
Mrs. Ukraine is Mrs. Globe 2013, Anna Shapova.
来，谢谢我们的嘉宾一起参与到这个颁奖的过程。 谢谢，谢谢向帅斌女士。感谢颁奖嘉宾共同见证，谢谢。
Congratulations, Mrs. Ukraine, first run-up at Mrs. Globe 2017. Now, we're just minutes away from the crowning of Mrs. Globe. But before we do, we have 3 very, very special rewards and awards to give. And as you know, Mrs. Globe is more than just a crown. Mrs. Globe is a pageant with a purpose. And because of that, we want to thank the people that are behind the purpose. So our first very special award is our Mrs. Globe Ambassador. And Mrs. Globe Ambassador goes to Mrs. East Asia. East Asia.
接下来我们颁发的是亲善大使，要有请颁奖嘉宾左月云、马新月，有请。
Mrs. East Asia, please come forward.
“有请颁奖嘉宾，恭喜我们的选手获
Congratulations,
得亲善大使。
Mrs. Globe Ambassador. Congratulations, Mrs. Globe Ambassador, Mrs. East Asia. Okay. Our next award is called the Woman of the Year. And as you know, Mrs. Globe stands for so much more than just a crown. And the Woman of the Year exemplifies just that.
接下来颁发的是年度冠军。
Without further ado, may I introduce to you our Woman of the Year is Mrs. Asia.
有请，也恭喜亚洲夫人获得了年度冠军。有请，同时呢，要有请我们的颁奖嘉宾蔡安琪和郭顺元，有请。
Congratulations, Mrs. Asia.
有请颁奖嘉宾，有请。
Get ready to be loaded up. Mrs. Globe is so much more than just doing charity in the United States. It's all about doing charity all across the globe, doing charity in the country that you are born in and the country that you feel home. And so congratulations,
在这儿呢，我们也知道
Woman of the Year, Mrs. Asia.
是光华作为之前的环球夫人，同时也是作为宣传形象大使，我们希望这个时刻你也给大家说几句。
谢谢。今天非常高兴代表环球夫人的形象大使上台给获奖的选手颁奖。那么说实话，当我踏上这个充满魔力的舞台的时候，真的内心当中有一种抑制不住的兴奋和激动，因为这个神奇的舞台，它见证了我的成长和蜕变，这里也曾经承载着我的光荣和梦想。 所以我一直非常感谢环球夫人这个舞台，因为它让我看到了生命的无限可能。那么当下的中国正在提倡文化自信，所以在今天晚上这个70多个国家的环球夫人共同台竞技的这个舞台上面，我希望大家在接下来的生活当中能够做文化的传承者，做美的传承者。谢谢大家。
谢谢龚华，也恭喜我们的选手，恭喜。
Okay, 2 more to go. This last award is actually given out by you guys. We call it the choice of the people. The people is you guys. The people are the ones voting on the internet. The people are the ones encouraging and making sure that their name is being heard.
是，接下来我们要颁发的这个奖项非常特别，叫民选冠军。是的，我想在网络上有很多的朋友同时在线观看，而大家所有在现场的掌声和尖叫声也能够证明谁才是真正的民选冠军。那同时呢，民选冠军会获得特别的奖品，它是来自珍宝集团所赞助的，价值30万元人民币的紫罗兰翡翠钻石项链。这套项链名为珠圆玉润，紫色的翡翠是翡翠当中代表富贵奢华的颜色，所以呢，我们的民选冠军将拥有这条代表贵气的珠宝。那谁会成为民选冠军呢？
And this year's Choice of the People at Mrs. Globe 2017 is Mrs. West Asia. Choice of the People. Please come on down.
Mrs. West Asia.
Where are you, Mrs. West Asia?
同时，我们也要有请颁奖嘉宾李超人先生，有请。恭喜。
Congratulations, Mrs.
也感谢李主席携嘉宾共同来见证这个颁奖的时刻。
Congratulations, Choice of the People, Mrs. West Asia.
恭喜成为了民选冠军，也感谢我们的颁奖嘉宾，谢谢大家的共同见证。
Congratulations.
恭喜，谢谢颁奖嘉宾，恭喜选手。
Now, one more special moment that we have before we announce Mrs. Globe. For the past year, our reigning Mrs. Globe has empowered women both in her own country and around the world. She was the first world winner from Belarus and has truly become a woman of empowerment through the crown created shift and change. Here for final moments at Mrs. Globe, welcome to the stage for her final walk. The beautiful, the gorgeous, the brilliant, Svetlana Kuznetsova, Mrs. Globe 2016, a true woman of empowerment.
是的，在我们公布2017环球夫人大赛最终桂冠获得结果揭晓之前，让我们再用一点时间来感谢所有环球夫人组委会的付出，同时要感谢之前的环球夫人的获胜者。他们一直在用具体的行动传播环球夫人的美、大爱、慈善、和平与成功。
Mrs. Globe, you've made us all very proud. Tell us quickly about your year.
Good evening, China. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful show. Last year final, feels like yesterday. I'm so proud for my country, Belarus, and for myself. Thank you so much to Mrs. Globe organization, to Dr. Tracy Campbell, to Anna Lee. You give me beautiful memories that will stay with me forever. In a few minutes, I will give my crown to another queen, but it doesn't matter because I feel like Olympic game champion. This title stay with me always. Once Mrs. Globe, always Mrs. Globe.
Bravo, well said. That's beautiful. Thank you, Mrs.
Thank
Globe.
you.
You will be a hard act to follow. Speaking of hard acts to follow, let's find out. The moment has come. It's been a very long year. It's been an exciting month. It's been an exciting 10 days. And now the moment has come. It's been an exciting evening.
是的，环球夫人在10天前就来到了美丽的中国深圳，而今天晚上经过了层层的展示竞技，谁能够成为今天晚上最后的赢家呢？
And Mrs. Globe 2017, who will carry the torch, is Mrs. Lithuania.
恭喜！随着这一声的宣布，2017环球夫人大赛全球总决赛的冠军已经诞生，恭喜！就在中国深圳，我们共同见证了第21届环球夫人全球总冠军的诞生。我们能够看到总冠军现在此刻也是非常的激动。
Congratulations, Miss Lithuania, as Mrs. Globe 2017.
同时也感谢 Dr. Tracy and Anna Lee 来为我们的总冠军来戴上皇冠，颁发绶带。
The first time the crown is going home to Lithuania.
我想这一刻真的是非常不容易。
Please take your walk as a new Mrs. Globe 2017. Give her a big hand, everybody.
此刻最闪耀，就在这个时刻，让我们
All right, Miss Lithuania. You guys come forward and reach your new Mrs. Globe. Mr. Lithuania. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the country of Lithuania. And remember, life is to be celebrated. And we'll see you next year at Mrs. Globe 2018.
是的，就在这个时刻，感谢所有现场的朋友，还有我们网络上的朋友，共同在这个时刻，共同见证2017环球夫人总冠军的诞生。同时呢，我们也要感谢此次的赞助商宝兰德集团董事长郭顺元，提供了5份的礼包给前5强的选手。我们要感谢这个时刻，我们也相信未来所有的环球夫人将会继续发光发热，在他们的生活当中，把每一天都当做一个美丽的舞台，来传播爱、光荣、梦想、慈善、和平。好，我们也非常期待在2018年的环球夫人能够和大家再相会。谢谢大家，谢谢。
喂，好，所有的摄影师啊，先让我们所有的这些选手，然后
好， 我
陆续的
们的
嘉宾
赞助商有5份的礼包要给前5强的选手，来麻烦我们的工作人员把由宝德兰集团董事长郭顺元所提供的这5份礼包送到台上来，来我们的工作人员，有请工作人员要把宝兰德集团董事长郭顺元所提供的这5份礼包送上台上给我们的前5强的选手，有请。
谢谢Shenzhen, 谢谢 China, and congratulating to all. Good night, China.
好，所有的摄影师啊，因为有些佳丽还看不到头，那么我们摄影师请上 T 台，然后让我们的选手以此类推，1层、2层。翻译，把我们的选手带到后面台阶上面，先让主摄影师拍我们的冠军和佳丽。琳娜，李主席，请到我们台阶后面和佳丽共同合影。翻译控一下，翻译让我们的选手所有选手回到台阶上。所有选手回到台阶上，摄影师，你们可以上 T 台，让他们往后走，有秩序的往后走。黄有国，控一下场，让他们上台阶，集体大合影。翻译，快点翻译一下，很多嘉宾要跟我们选手合影。翻译，让所有佳丽到台阶上一起合影。翻译啊，控制好我们所有佳丽，集体大合影。请问一下，我们第一排现在可以了吗 ？1, 2, 3。Hello。不要动，翻译告诉他们不要动。往后退。好，所有佳丽不要动。翻译啊，左右控制好，不要让佳丽下场。 灯光往上，灯光。翻译，不要将家里走，还没有拍完，家里，不要家里走。翻译，不要让家里走，不要家里走。集体大合影，告诉他还有一个集体大合影。翻译告诉我们第一排所有的这些历届的冠军，请走到后面佳丽，我们和大合影。摄影师上 T 台。翻译快点。
我们需要灯光，灯光不够。
灯光第一排。
全部的灯光。
好，我们第一排往后去，翻译带一下路，翻译快点带一下路和集体大合影，快点。